Now we're going to get into the Gerber line of things. Gerber, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s from Gerber that we're going to start with. I'm going to start with the one that I used the most last year. This was the Randy Newberg Gerber Hunter knife, and it is just a badass knife. What I really like about it, it's got 2 different things on here. So instead of having to carry 2 full knives, what they did is Randy's just the badass hunter. This part's going to be much better for skinning the knife. As you can see, it's got that serrated edge, or I'm sorry, for skinning the elk, it's got that serrated edge. And then that way, when you need to do your cuts, you save the real sharp part for actually doing your cuts. So this is kind of neat how Gerber figured out basically how to work with Randy Newberg, work with one of the best hunters in the country to figure out how to make something that, you know, less is more. I mean, how much gear do you really need to carry with you? Close that back up, into the mountains. So if you only have to carry 1 knife, and I probably always recommend you carry 2, but if you only are going to carry 1, the Randy Newberg Hunter from Gerber, definitely highly one way to recommend. What else do we have from Gerber? This is the Gerber Vitals knife, and what this knife does is you've got razor blades. I don't know where they went, somewhere around here. It's got razor blades that are interchangeable. So basically, I like this knife. It's really small, as you can see in hand, very, very light. This is the knife when I'm doing the fine cuts. You know, I mean, as you can see, you can really get in there. The razor blades easily pop up. Oh, here they are. The razor blades come in a little pack like so. You can just pop them in. Usually, I would say 1 razor blade per elk, but you might even need 2. And with this is again going to be for that fine cutting. So I would use some of those other bigger knives, the power horses, if I needed to cut through, you know, the neck, especially that fat in the neck. I mean, that skin, that, you know, that gets thick. And so something like this would just fold and break. And then with these knives, you know, the blade is you got to be very gentle with this. So you're not going to be doing any sort of prying motion with this style of knife, which is fine. This is again going to be for those really sharp, I mean, you're talking surgical steel cuts here. The times that I've cut myself while elk hunting, processing an animal, it's happened quite a bit. And it's usually with this knife, and it's the time when you barely touch yourself and it will open up your skin and you're like, holy shit, I am bleeding right now. So the Gerber Vitals, I believe this is called. Again, this is another one that Randy Newberg and his crew uses. I mean, I've learned so much from that group. Definitely check these guys out. So we've got 2 more Gerbers. We've got the Drop Point and the Downwind Caper. Again, these are knives that we've reviewed. My team here in Jackson, Wyoming, huge fans of both of these knives. I would say on a daily basis, most of my crew that's hunting is probably hunting with these 2. Again, you've got one that you're going to be able to do a little bit more of that